is about midday, 11th of January 2025. We're in Faro, Portugal, and yeah, gonna kick off the new year with a marathon. Okay, so the plan for today, we're just over a mile in, running down this path alongside the railway track. Plan for today is we're following this up, then over that way to the beach, to the parks. Okay, that path came to an end. Turn left into this residential area. Fighting with a bit of an incline. And I'm hoping that this area, one of these roads brings me out near the airport. And then from the airport, there's a bit of a main road leading down towards the beach and like this natural park. I forgot what it's called. There's meant to be a path there that's pretty long, but you can run on. So yeah, just gotta find that basically and take it from there. I made it through that residential area, now to this main road, which, following the plane backwards, looks like it brings me to the airport. I'm not sure if you can see that plane in the sky. Yeah, tried to run down there but couldn't, so then turned around and saw this crossing. So I'm going over now and hoping that there's a path somewhere down that side. Lovely place so far. Just looking out at just a bunch of Fiat 500s. I'm not sure, to be honest, how we're actually going to get up there. I might have to go back on the other side and go further through the back streets to get over there. Okay, this overpass goes just to those cars over there. So that has not worked. Time to go back over. Some pretty cool architecture around here. Right, I think I found where I'm meant to be going. Bit of a loose sign. Definitely a pedestrian first place here. Okay, so we are back at the airport. We landed here like 2 hours ago. Got 6:40 AM flight from Stansted this morning. Ryanair, 80 quid a ticket. Just a rucksack, of course, because we're only here for one night. Yeah, it's a Saturday, 11th of January. Going back home tomorrow. So we got a bus from just over there into the city centre. My watch is on 3.9 with a very indirect route. A couple of navigational issues to get here. So it's like probably like 4 or 5k into town. Bus ride was €2.80 a ticket. Only took like 15-20 minutes. So yeah, it feels a little bit odd to be running straight back here, but it seems to be the best route around here. Yeah, so we got the bus straight to the hotel. I think it's Hotel Faro and Beach or something like that. It's a hotel right in the middle of town. And yeah, I think that was about 70-80 quid for the one night, breakfast included, just for the basic room. Which is probably cheaper than it would be if you're going in the height of the summer holidays. January is quite a cheap time to travel. Yeah, so we got the bus straight to the hotel, but then unfortunately our room wasn't ready yet. Yeah, it wasn't. It was like 10:30 when we got there, and check-in wasn't till 2, so we were just chancing our luck really that the room would be available. But it wasn't, so we went up to the rooftop breakfast area with a tiny little pool. I got changed in the toilet up there into my slowly getting more populated shirt with all the flags. And then yeah, Kira sat up there until the room becomes available. She's reading her book, have a drink, whatever. And then yeah, I should be done hopefully by about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Head back to the room, wash up, get changed, then head out, have a bit of a walk around the town, find somewhere for dinner. I'm crossing another overpass. Just chatting to the camera. I have no idea again which kind of side of the road you want to be on to get to this place, because I think a lot of these roads have pavement, sidewalk, whatever on one side of the road only. And I think that's, maybe it's that road. I think yeah, I can see a brown sign over there for Praia, which if my GCSE level Spanish treats me well, playa in Spanish is beach, so I guess that a brown sign with praia on it is Portuguese for beach. So we're gonna head down here. I think that should take us up there. The pavement on one side of the road has turned into just cycle lane on one side of the road. Yeah. That is 5 and a bit miles. This Rio Formosa here, this path here, is something I'm going to come back to take. Rio Formosa is like the natural park. I can't remember. I only did a very quick bit of googling before we came over here. I can't remember if they called it a natural park or a national park. Whatever it is, it's meant to be pretty nice. Maybe see some birds. Surrounded by water. So yeah, I'm just going to try and get down to the beach first, do some laps down there, familiarise myself with the area, and then come back up here, head down there, try and get most of my distance in on these long, flat, hopefully relatively empty routes, and then head back towards the hotel. Super thin bridge. There's work going on that other one at the moment, so it's just a super thin bridge to get over to what I think is the actual beach bit. This is the life. A lovely January day. Right. I'll probably end up running down this beach for a little bit, but I'm going to take the road first to see kind of how far it goes and not tire my legs out too much too early. This would be a cool place to live. Nothing but the sound of the wind and the sea. Okay, we found the end of the path. There's not too much support in this sand. There's probably just about enough to try and run on. So I'm going to give it a go, see how far this thing goes, and then turn around. What a beautiful place. Alright, time to get going. I think you get some proper serious waves down here. Not so much at this time of year, I don't think. Actually no, maybe. I think that's the west coast of Portugal that you get the big waves. I think that makes sense, coming off the Atlantic. Who knows, I'm not a surfer. I think the answer to the question of how far does this go is fucking miles. I can see waves breaking pretty much the whole way down. And the next set of hotel looking buildings. And yeah, this sand is not great for running on. My legs are already quite tired, so I mean, I don't really want to test these little tiny dunes either, because that's just asking to twist an ankle. So yeah, right, so I'm on 7.64 miles right now. I might just keep going until I get to 8 and then turn around and head back, follow that back to where I first came onto the beach, go the other way, see what's there, hopefully get about a half marathon's worth of distance out of this place. That is 8 miles. I have no idea what this thing is, if it was ever alive or if that's man-made. Looks like some sort of alien thing, or a dead jellyfish. Oh, yeah, there's my footsteps. Footprints even. Brain's getting tired already. I'm going to take a little peek up on top of this dune to see if it's still just water on the other side. That path over there with all the people on is the one I think I might be going down. In a minute. I have no idea if you actually see the people or not. Oh yeah, a really nice little stretch of sand here, completely isolated from the rest of Portugal. Oh, can I get a thumbnail here? Is this how people do YouTube? Yeah, I don't know. I think that'll do. I can't really see my face with the sun shining down in the shadow and all that. But yeah, this is why I do it. For no other reason would I have ever stepped foot here in my life, but no, we've done it. So now let's head back along the incredibly difficult to run sand. Yay! There's one other woman just gone that way. Bit rude if you don't acknowledge the other person when you're as isolated as this. Oh, this is tiring. Oh, run! The roar on some of these ways. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Like in the grand scheme of things, these aren't even that big. It sounds like there's just constantly a tiny little bit of thunder a few miles away. It's just immense. This guy's going for it. Might have to cut some of that tape because there's a naked dude washing in the sea. Yeah, back to the path. Whew. That was tough. 8.75 miles. Okay. Now made it down. It's kind of the other end. I think there's a bit more wooden path back on the land side of the... What do you call this again? The Florida Keys bit of land. It's a little bit more path on that side, so I'm going to run back. Run down there, see as far as it goes, and turn around and go back towards the bridge to the Florida Keys. I'm on 10.68, don't know if you can see it, don't know what you can see. But yeah. Oh, my legs are tired. Turns out this path goes on for ages. That over there is Faro. Alright, finally made it to the end of that wooden path. I say it's a great, the privilege to travel to all these places for the sake of this whole marathon challenge, idea, plan, whatever. It's great. Sometimes you just think, oh, I'm only here for a day. Maybe, like Kira's not going to get to see this. I'm not going to have time this evening or tomorrow morning before the flight. It's like, oh, maybe Faro's worth 2 days or 3 days at least. So it's kind of, there are some kind of bittersweet elements to it. Yeah, it's beautiful, but probably never ever gonna stand right here ever again. Probably never gonna see this ever again. You know, a lot of these places won't ever see again. Gotta just enjoy what I can out of them. Alright, now Zoran, 11.72. Should get about 13 miles done by the time we get back to that bridge, back to the mainland. I might treat myself to something from the little shop there. Right, time to get moving. So we're on the way back now. I think it'd be a good time to kind of, I guess, discuss 2024 and 2025. So we got 14 marathons done, starting in January, doing the last one in October. 14 done, about one a month. Pretty much exactly what I wanted to do for the year. Yeah, I kind of set up with the first goal of 12 marathons in 12 months to kind of test if my body could do it, if I could avoid serious injury, if logistically I could figure it out, and just kind of start with that as an easy hard test. And then always thought, if I'm feeling good halfway through the year, maybe bump it up a little bit, and that's what we did. That's why we hit 14 instead of 12. But they ended up changing jobs in October and moving house in November. So I didn't actually, just been very, very busy. So didn't actually get any in November, and then the last two I did in October were in the week before, the week in between jobs. I had a week off after leaving my old place and starting my new one. Didn't do anything in November, and December flights are expensive and everything, so I wasn't really planning on leaving the country then anyway. And now 2025, hopefully going to do at least 12 again, hopefully close to 20 this year. Okay, we've passed halfway in just over 2 hours, 2 hours and a minute, so kind of on schedule for the 4-hour target. Second half is always a little bit slower, so might be a bit over 4 hours. There's currently a lot of construction work going on around this end of the bridge, at roundabout and stuff. Grabbed myself a bit of sugar. Got probably about a half a litre of water left in my camelback. Almost 14 miles now. And just drink this and then get running again. Okay, we are Formosa. Here we come, sir. This is private property, but I just don't think I believe that. There's the map. I think we're, I don't know, just follow the path basically. Try and come back here. There. On. Oh, edge by the water. That's as far as my camera zooms. It is a white bird of some sort, which David Attenborough and the like would be able to tell you more about than I can. That was quite loud. This would be probably quite a nice course to play. I am definitely on the amateur side of golf. Play like once or twice a year. But yeah, if I can find myself out this way anytime soon, we'll definitely be on the golf course. I think my brother actually came out to Portugal not too long ago, down around about where we are in the Algarve somewhere with his mates, and said it was great. I'm not sure how far this path goes down, but we're on 17 miles. We got onto this path at 15 and a bit, So about 1.5 miles back from the airport, which is like this end of the airport, which is about 5 miles from town. So if I've done 2 miles, say now, 2 miles to get back, that would leave me on 19 miles, plus 5 gets you to 24, or an extra 2, so I want to go out an extra 1. Runner's maths. Half your energy is spent on actually moving, and the other half is spent on figuring out where you're going, how fast you're going, and how far you got to go. Something tells me these houses might be expensive. Well, I actually have no idea what the Portuguese property market looks like. I feel like it definitely crashed after 2008, but I have no idea how much it's recovered. So that could be 100 grand or 10 million euros. I don't know. Okay, that's almost 18 miles, and this next section looks very busy with people. So I'm going to turn around, take that tiny path up to the beach, back down to get that extra 0.4, and then head back home or hotel. Right. One last stop at the sea. This is further down than I made it before. That's where I ran up to before, somewhere down that way. I came up the beach. And yeah, there's still miles and miles to go. So I'm not going to bother on the water anymore. Just stretching out my calves for a second. Then I'm going to head back quite directly now. I'm on 18.32 on the watch. So I think it should be basically around about the right distance, give or take a mile on the way back. So let's go. If this place was open, I would have been very tempted to treat myself to a 19th mile pint. The best type of pint. Okay, we're at 19.34 miles, and there's a long path back. Legs are getting a bit tired now. Feeling a bit low on the old blood sugar and whatever, or just energy. So apple on the run. Oh, apple stuck in the throat. Yeah, I guess I might as well say a bit more about the plan for 2025, because I don't think I did earlier. Just run as many marathons as possible. Gonna aim for at least 12, hopefully closer to something like 20. If we get 20 done this year, then another 20 done the year after, we're over 50. We're a quarter of the way done in 3 years, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, so this is number 1 for the year. Got number 2 lined up in Germany, Denmark as well. After that, I got a very densely packed trip in March. And then I forget what comes after that. But Kira and I are getting married in Ireland this year and going on a honeymoon, which takes up a lot of the holiday allocation from a new job. Okay, I can see cars. We're coming back to the main road now that goes around the airport and back up towards the city. We've just hit 20 miles, 3 hours 15. Probably looking at a little, 4:10, 4:15 probably for the marathon. I'm not sure what I want to do with all these YouTube videos, whether it wants to be just focus on the running or whole travel thing, a bit of both. But I'm going to do, I'll say adios now, because the battery on this camera is about to die, I think. It's come up red, setting on low power. So yeah, I'll say thank you for watching now, but I hope when I get back to the hotel I'll carry this video on and do a bit this evening and tomorrow. So either see you in a moment or see you in the next video. 26.64. That is today done. Good morning. Hello, it's Sunday morning now. Say hello to the camera, kid.
Hello.
You laughing?
I'm just laughing at you.
Yeah, the voice changes, doesn't it, when it goes on camera?
Yeah.
So yeah, Sunday morning now. We got back, I think it was 4 hours 12 to do the marathon yesterday. Got back, was it 3:45 about? Back to the hotel. Turns out there was some sort of race going on yesterday. Literally just out here. Just kind of around the other side of the roundabout. I think it was on like a 200-yard circle doing laps and laps and laps, different groups of people going from about 2 o'clock here, heard the first announcement, and it was still going by the time we went out for dinner. The awards ceremony was going on when we were coming back from dinner. So disappointed that I didn't know that was going on, because it could have been worth getting involved with. But yeah, we didn't really record anything yesterday evening because just tired and wanted to have dinner. But we're heading out now for the day. Just had breakfast, massive plate, 4 plates of breakfast. But yeah, we're going to try and do some sort of sightseeing stuff now. Although the one thing that we did want to go and see says that it's closed online on Sundays, which doesn't make sense for a church, the Chapel of Bones. Quick room tour. We're in Hotel Faro. It's right like in the middle of everything. Really nice hotel. It was only 70 quid. January rates for 2 of us with breakfast. Nice bathroom. Bath comes very much in handy after a run. Yeah, standard room. It's actually 2 twin beds there. And then yeah, nice little, if you can call it a balcony, view out onto a bit of a marina. There's a cobweb in that corner that I keep fitting my head in, but there's no spider there. And yeah, some nice little orange trees out the front. Yeah, that's about all there is to the room. Wardrobe hidden in the corner. Time to go. There's a gym and a sauna here, but didn't have any time to use either of them. That's the hotel, just there. There was a race just there, and somehow I missed it.
I don't know.
What is Tally Vigil? Have you seen that before?
Yeah, I pointed out to you before as well.
Where?
In like a different country. It means totally sexy.
You disappointed?
Yeah.
Bone Chapel was meant to be in here, I think, but it is closed today. So no bones. Oh, this is still recording. Not sure what that was recording, but we're looking for the cathedral now, and those bells. Are we not looking for the cathedral?
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's what it's wherever the bells were. Of course, we've actually already been to the cathedral today. We were just around the back of it. Yay. Finally found something that's open.
It reminds me of that Roman villa we went to in Cos. Oh, cool.
Tell the camera what they are, yeah.
Oil lamps.
Crab pool. Deer.
Some kind of a lion attacking
Lion
a
attacking
deer.
a deer. Dolphin. Evil
They're
witch.
probably gods.
Yeah. That's not open. The museum is the only thing open, but half of the exhibitions are closed.
What is this building?
What was the what?
The museum is housed in the old convent. Old Convent of Our Lady of the Assumption, one of the jewels from the Renaissance in the Algarve, previously the Jewish quarter.
Cool. Are you happy with your trip to Faro, Kia?
Yeah, I'm just checking I've not missed anything.
Checking you haven't missed anything. We have now, if we haven't missed anything, we've now seen basically everything there is to do in Faro that's open on a Sunday. It took about 2 hours, so you can definitely do this whole place in a weekend.
There. That's outside.
Is it in like a courtyard or something? We might have missed the skulls. we're not making it back to the skulls in time.
I think it's probably part of the cathedral.
Yeah. You want to say goodbye to your hotel, Kia? We're heading back to the bus now to go to the airport. You want to sign off to the camera, Kia? What are your thoughts on Faro?
Very sad the Bone Church wasn't open.
Yeah.
I think just being Sunday in January it was a bit dead, but it's really nice.
Yeah. How do you sign off a video? Trip was pretty good, all in all.
Yeah.
Apart from the lack of bones.
Yeah. Like a dog.
Legs are actually feeling quite nice today, not too terrible, which is good because last night we booked another trip for next week. So hopefully there'll be another video coming about a week after this one is up. So yeah, look out for that one. Thank you for watching and see you later.